G'day folks, and welcome back to the channel for episode number 37 of our ATV Skater Templar playthrough, where this episode we're going to start off in, where are we? Here we go, Fort Icon. And after we talked to Inquisitor Creed, he's going to send us down to play with the Lucius, not just any Lucius, the Lucius. So we're going to go and kill him. And we'll even collect some supplies for the Black Legion, because, you know, it's just the kind of guy I am. I did go back to Elite and picked up a Potion of Clarity. This should be the last one I need, but we will see. We are now level 94, and everybody knows what level 94 brings. Yeah, that's right, absolutely nothing, because I play solo self-found. If you were playing on a regular account and you were a sane person, and you shared gear between all your characters, level 94 is where you would equip your Vanquisher set that you had already farmed on another character, and you'd be zooming around. You'd have an entire new build at this level, and you would be walking through here like you owned the place. But I'm not the kind of sane person who does that, so here I am, running around with the same gear I had a level ago, and trying not to die. See if we can't get him to stand in the fire. Everybody can stand in the fire, that'd be great. Why is he not done? There we go. I swear that guy stayed on like 12 hit points for a while. I think maybe he had the like the Maven Sphere sort of thing, or the Reflect Sphere, where it just they take no damage and reflect everything. Maybe that's what was going on. Okay, so good old Lucius. Sorry, the Lucius. Decently more dangerous on Ultimate than he is on Elite. I think on Ultimate you really have to be careful about the meteors, and if you are not careful about the meteors, you will be dead about the meteors. So, what do we do about the meteors? I think probably we just disengage when he fires them off, which means we walk in, we set him on fire, we do our little dash back and forth, do a little dance, keep him in the fire. He shoots his stuff out. Here comes the flamethrower next. There it is. And now next up should be the meteors. Let's just, yep, let's not be there when they arrive. And now we should be able to kill him before he does the next one. Let's go ahead and use a potion. And he should die now before he does anything else. There we go. That auto attack even. A little bit painful. Okay, Storm Step Foot Guards. What do they do? Nothing I'm interested in. Okay, we're done here. So at this point we take our loot, we go outside, we blow the wall up, and we continue down the road towards the necropolis. Let's kill a few of these guys. Hey, 95. Okay, so I'm going to just keep putting points in Haven, I think. I'm definitely feeling squishy, so if I can get some more health, I will be a very happy camper. Am I going to try and fight Locksmere? That is the real question. Locksmere is one of those bosses that you do not have to fight. You can completely avoid her, or him, or whatever it is. You never have to actually fight Locksmere. But it is fun. And I'm pretty sure I can run away. The question, I guess, is do I want to do it? Do I want to risk it? Because Locksmere is very, very dangerous. I think I'm going to avoid Locksmere. I'm not confident this build can kill it, and I'm very confident this build can die to it. So I think I'm going to avoid Locksmere. And the way you do that is just by hugging the left wall. Locksmere, if you find Locksmere, and Locksmere always spawns in the same place, so it's not like she's going to jump out from behind a tree and kill you. She's always sort of down here-ish. If you find her, she's going to come charging down the road at you, like blitz speed. Immediately dispel all of your buffs and then put a hurting on you. Now, this build has a lot of its defenses coming from the Maven Sphere, which is a very good way to end up dead when that suddenly stops working because Locksmere dispels all your stuff. So, I'm already well past this point. I decided I was skipping her a long time ago and just kept going. But yeah, I'm not going near Locksmere. I want to get this character to level 100. I actually want to see if the Vanquishes set is worth the pain, I guess, of having to level this very, very squishy character. And kind of want to see if I can do it. The main reason I actually started this build is, one, I was looking at Arcanist builds, and I thought, you know, this is a good, highly recommended build. And I knew I wanted to do the Spellbreaker as well. But the main reason I did this is because it was an Arcanist, and because I wanted a build that would force me to farm the Skeleton Key dungeons instead of my usual trick of I do the same, 5 to 10 totems over and over again, because, I mean, realistically it's the most efficient way to farm gear, and it's relatively safe to do totems. So, kind of the whole point of this build was not to see if I can kill Locksmere with a fire-based squishy character. It was to get me to, or to force me to go and farm the Skeleton Key dungeons instead of taking the easy route and just farming totems. So that's kind of the point of this build, and if I die before I get to the point where I'm going to go farm those dungeons, then it's kind of failed. And we will see. I am quite worried about trying to take this build to do Port Valbury and also Bastion of Chaos. Bastion of Chaos, especially Shazul, has a lot of fire resistance. And they also do a lot of damage. The Council in Port Valbury especially is going to be a little bit scary. And Shazul obviously is going to be terrifying. But like I said, the whole point of this build was to force me to go and farm them. So, the good news is I don't have to do the Court of the Magi because, well, there's no Vanquisher piece from the Court of the Magi. The bad news is I might have to do it anyway because maybe I want some Magi's rings. We'll see about that. But yeah, the whole point of this build was to force me to farm in the Skeleton Key dungeons instead of just totems. Because, quite frankly, I'm getting a little bit bored of totems. They're way too efficient. There's no reason why you would farm Shattered Realm unless you already had a character with access to at least Shattered Realm 40. Because I think, based on the research I did, Shattered Realm 40 on Ultimate is basically about the same, so somewhere between 40 and 45 on Ultimate is going to give you about the same sort of level of loot as just doing totems will. So if you haven't already got those unlocked, there's no point spending the, 5, 6, 7 hours it's going to require you to run through, even if you do Shattered Realm on normal to make it stupid easy and boring. By the time you're actually at the point where Shattered Realm is just as good as doing totems, you probably could have farmed half your gear just from doing totems. And then you have the problem of, well, what if your build can't do Shattered Realm 40 on Ultimate with what you have from leveling? So realistically, for a new character, anyone who recommends Shattered Realm farming is crazy. Like, it's quite literally the worst thing you could do. You're giving them even less loot than they would get from just running around in the campaign map. You are potentially sending them into an area that, I mean, it scales forever, and I would say Shattered Realm 40 is more difficult than anything you're going to find in the campaign, and the gear is worse. So, yeah, for me, I think telling new players to go farm Shattered Realm is just about like anti-advice. It sounds more like sabotage than advice. But I mean, if this is your third character and you've already unlocked Shattered Realm 60 or whatever, then I mean, at that point, why aren't you just farming the gear with that character? I don't know. Just one of my pet peeves. Sending new players to farm Shattered Realm just seems, like I said, it seems like sabotage more than anything else. Maybe I'm completely wrong. Maybe I'm doing Shattered Realms wrong. I mean, if you think I'm wrong, if you think it's worth it to spend however many hours it takes to get to SR 40 on a brand new character, tell me in the comments. Tell me I'm wrong. I'd love to hear it. If there's something I'm missing that just makes it really easy, then that'd be great. Because I always want to find better ways of getting the gear. But to me, it just seems, yeah, it seems like active sabotage. What are we up to? What do you have in mind? What do we get? Black Legion rep. Okay. We did just unrevered ourselves with Homestead, but 250 will be like, what, 2, maybe 3 beast elites. Which one did we miss? Northeast. We missed the east one. Okay. You know what? That's going to be under this bridge here. There it is. Yeah, I don't know. It always seemed like madness to tell people who are, you know, brand new, just hit level of 100 for their first character ever, and they're being told to go farm Shattered Realm. And usually the advice is not, you know, go farm Shattered Realm 40. It'll get you about the same, and it's good to, you know, get progress in there or whatnot. People always say go farm Shattered Realm 75 to 76, and yeah, okay, that's where you get the best loot from. But a brand new character, first level 100, I don't care how good your build is, if you're a fresh leveling character, you are going to die in SR 75. If you can even get there, I'll be amazed. It's going to murder you so fast. Like, your head would spin, and then it'd twist right off because you're dead. Just seems like really bad advice. But, having said that, maybe Shattered Realm is fun for some people, and that's why they want to do it. For me, farming gear is not something I enjoy. And so, once I kind of get to the point where I'm at level 100, I'm looking for gear to make the build or whatever, it's almost like a chore for me. You know, I want to go play the next character, I want to use the next skill. If I hadn't played this character, I would have no idea how good Juggernaut is. Or, not Juggernaut, sorry, Judgment. I'd have no idea how much fun it is to give everything the suck and then blow it up. And it is fun, but, you know, I would never know if I hadn't played this character specifically to avoid farming totems. Okay, Haven's done. We'll chuck another point in there for more offensive ability. That is still really, really low. Can we even crit? 9%. It's actually not too bad. Alright, Bane Galgalor. Let's go ahead and take him out. I will say this the zipping back and forth on the spot is definitely not my idea of fun. Arcade Life in the comments in the previous video basically said the same thing and said that he would never play this build, and I can definitely agree, or maybe not agree, but I can see why someone would say that. It's not the best kind of feeling. But like I said, if I hadn't played this this character, I would have no idea about Judgment, and now I'm kind of thinking about making a character just that uses Judgment. I don't even know if it's possible, but it's probably going to be fun. Having said that, the list of characters that I want to make is huge. Alright, so Bang Elgalar is done. Let's see if we can't just get to the Logorian. That was a nice long dash. Can I have more of those, please? Resistances wise, way over cap, way over cap. Could probably do with a little more vitality. That's fine. Let's just see if we can't speed through here. Now, I am a little bit worried about the log monster, the Logorian. There is a decent chance that he will kill me, but I'm going to throw all of the pharmacological products, all of the drugs, all of the potions. I'm going to use them all. Although, having said that, with resistance is pretty much under control. The only resistance potion I think I'm going to bother with is the vitality resistance. I think the rest are way, way too high. Alright, here we go. Let's just kill the friends before we worry about the guy standing in front of the door. And you know what? Let's go get our potions now. Yeah, I'm not sure how scared I should be of the Logorian, actually. It's he got buffed recently, and I think it's a little bit deceptive, if that makes any sense. You know what? I am going to use that. Screw it. Why not? We'll just throw everything at this. That one as well. 80% over. This will reduce the duration, so yeah, we'll use that. Chaos Res, 25%. This one I'm not going to bother with. Venom Fang, no. Blood Fang, no. No. Offensive ability on that? Sure. Life Stealer, you know what? 30-second duration, no. 30-second Royal Jelly, health regeneration, we'll have some of that. Is there a blacksmith here? No, there isn't. Okay. I'm gonna go craft some potions as well. So let's go to Homestead. So I want anything with Royal Jelly in its name, except for the energy one. And I've already got the ointment. So salve is... Yep, I'll have one of those. I've ran out of jelly, haven't I? I should have checked that before I pushed it. I think that's not the one I wanted. I wanted this one. Alright, well, that'll have to do then. Now what I should do is I should go and farm up some more Royal Jelly. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go fight the Logorian, and if I die, I die. Like I said, I'm not really sure if I should be worried. Probably should be more worried than I am. Alright, there he goes. Ah, fuck it, we'll do it live. Here we go. Let's see how this goes. So we should just be able to kind of scoot back and forth in front of him. And dodge the poison. Or at least attempt to dodge the poison. Do these things... yeah, there we go. Okay, they do die. He is dying. It's just... it's just slow. Alright, so that's them down. Well, that's him down, rather. Let's see if we can't bring his friends over here. Kill them a little bit out of the way. I don't know if I was stunned there, or couldn't move for some reason. Alright. That's one friend down. Let's give his little tentacles a bit of the old burn. Okay, and you know what? Let's see if we can't stack up a little bit of fire on the old Logorian. That kind of tickled. Alright. Might be time to back off a little bit. He is taking damage, so there's that. Whoop. That was the cooldown on the potion not being up yet. I think it might be time to back off a bit. Alright, and he put his little tentacle dudes down the bottom there, so I think we can do a little bit of the old damage. Alright, I think I got him. I think I can just walk away now. Yep, there he goes. Alright. Do I care about his tentacles? I don't think I do. Probably should, but I don't. Alright, Piran's effigy. Piran is a fire thing, but I think the effigy is an offhand. So that's no good, and I think probably the rest of the stuff here is no good either. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's see what we got. The Bonemonger's Hood, that's going to be a Necro thing, so no thank you. Brutal Axe, no thank you. Yep, that was an offhand. It is a Templar thing though. Oathkeeper and Arcanist. Fire Devastation, okay. I was thinking more Demolitionist and Arcanist than I was Oathkeeper, but sure. Alchemist Mantle, no. Anyway, let's go see what our free purple is for killing the boss of the game. Speak to Inquisitor Creed, collect our... what do we get? Physical and Aether, huh? Lovely. Alright. Let's pick up this next quest. We're going to be heading into Ashes and doing those quests here in a bit. Having said that though, this seems like a good place to end the episode. So thank you all very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one, and goodbye for now.